Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time it's not a vlog. We are not out and about. We are just chilling at the house. As you can see from the title, we recently hit 500 subscribers on this channel, and I never really got to celebrate it, but I guess we're celebrating now. First of all, I just want to thank every single one of you guys that tunes in to watch these videos, to watch the vlogs, to watch me just documenting my life with the family and everything else. Really appreciate it. And if it wasn't for you guys who constantly are encouraging, constantly tuning in, liking the videos, sharing them, we wouldn't be sitting here talking of 500 subscribers on this channel. So I really do appreciate every single one of you that takes time out to just watch the videos and just support the channel. So I really appreciate you guys. You are the real MVPs for watching the videos week in, week out. Now, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube recently, especially small creators who've been making this kind of video where they're saying how YouTube changed their life with only 500 subscribers or with only under 1,000 subscribers. And I thought, you know what, it's done the same for me. So why don't I share that with you guys? So, we can just encourage each other on this YouTube journey, especially if you're like a small creator and you're just starting out in the YouTube journey, because it's the YouTube journey can be a massive wilderness, especially if you're small and you're trying to make it and you're trying to grow your following. So yeah, I just thought I'd share a couple of things that for me, I can say I've grown since I started YouTube, and hopefully you can take something away from that and it can encourage you to start your own YouTube channel if you haven't started one, and start creating content because you have a voice that people need to hear. So a bit of backstory to how I started YouTube. I created this channel back in December 2019, but I didn't post my first video till I think maybe like the middle of January 2020. And so that's about 4 years ago, or just over 4 years ago, nearly 4.5 years ago now. There is a couple of lessons that I've actually learned from, being on YouTube for nearly 4 years now, or just over 4 years, sorry. One of the things is about consistency. And when you listen to a lot of people who talk about YouTube and teaching YouTube strategies and everything, a lot of people talk about, you got to post 1, 2, 3 times a week, for you to be consistent so your channel can gain traction and everything else. And that's all well and good. But if you're working a 9-to-5 job and you've got a marriage that you got to look after, you got kids that you got to look after, you got ministry that you also got to do, posting and creating videos 3-4 times a week is just not viable. So one of the things that I did was just define what consistency means to me. I've gone through phases where it was once a month, then it went to once a week, then it was twice a month, because seasons of life were just changing. But it was consistency. Then I just went to a point late last year, 2023. I'd come from my trip when I went to Zim, and it was great. One of the videos just took off like 16,000 views, probably sitting on now. And I was like, okay, I just need to take time out. I took about 6 months, didn't create any videos, didn't pick up the camera, didn't do anything. And then I had to come back to the drawing board and just define what does consistency mean for me, and what does consistency look like for me. So from the start of January this year, I've literally been posting every single Friday. We post a video, and that's my consistency, and that's how I have defined my consistencies. I can do once a week. If I can post and shoot videos ahead, that's great, because it means I'm not chasing my tail, every week to say, oh gosh, I got to put out a video this week. It's made it easier for me to be able to just create content, because now I've got a perfect guide of what consistency means to me as a creator. Once a week is great for me. And what do the videos look like? I'm just documenting my life. I'm not going to overthink anything. I'm just going to pick up the camera, shoot, and tell the story of how I'm living my life. Consistency is one of the things that I've learned, and it's kind of helped me to be more disciplined as well. If I can show up to create these videos, I can show up for my marriage, I can show up for my kids, I can show up for my ministry. So all those things kind of go hand in hand when you start being consistent. You're like, okay, if I can be consistent in doing this, same way I've been consistent with my training and going to the gym, I need to show that consistency in other areas of my life that would probably benefit me more than maybe just training. And I'm talking about like faith, life, and everything else. So you define what consistency looks like to you. Everyone else can tell you, yeah, if you want to gain traction, if you want your channel to blow up, you gotta upload 2-3 times a week. You define what consistency looks like for you, because if you don't, you end up burn out. And then once you burn out, you don't want to pick up the camera, which is, I think that's the point I got to. You don't want to pick up the camera and create anything. So define for yourself what consistency looks like. I also just touched on not overthinking. And lately, that's been the best thing I've probably done for myself, is not overthinking. Because sometimes I used to overthink about the content that I want to be creating. And then sometimes that overthinking just goes on and on and on to a point where I don't even create anything. So what's really helped me in the last couple of months, probably since January, what's really helped me is I've stopped overthinking, and I've said, okay, I'm just going to make this simple. I'm not going to over edit any of the videos. I'm not going to do any fancy things. I'm just going to pick up the camera, record, tell the story of how, the day has been, or how the week has been, or something that has happened. Tell the story how it is, and don't overthink. Edit it and schedule it, upload it, whatever I need to do. And that's helped me with the previous point that I was talking about consistency, because now I'm not overthinking about how every little detail of the video has got to be. I'm essentially just picking up the camera, documenting my life. And if there's any life lessons that you can learn in those videos, you can pick those up. I'm not overthinking and trying to make intricate videos, because that's just not me. I'm just trying to, encourage people, help people. So if it's encouraging people with their faith, their marriage, fitness, and family and everything, if I'm doing that in my videos, in the vlogs that you've been seeing on this channel, if I'm doing that, then I'm doing my job. And I think all that has stemmed from not overthinking. So yeah, not overthinking is really a great one. And I think for an up and coming content creator, that's one thing that you can also do. Don't overthink your content. Another great thing that's actually happened to me in the last 4 years that I've been creating videos is just the confidence. I'll probably put in a clip from when I first started talking to this camera, posting videos. I was really, really awkward in front of the camera, because the camera that I had before had like a flip out screen, and I would not talk directly to the lens like I'm doing now. I would literally be looking at the screen. So all you'd see is just me doing this, looking at the screen, because I was not confident just like staring down the lens and talking to you like I'm talking now. So yeah, confidence in front of camera has really improved, and that just, it helps, because you're able then to just connect with people on this level where you can just speak and people gain or get something from what you are saying. So the confidence in just creating videos and not overthinking has really helped. Even just like speaking to other people and just encouraging other people, with their journey in content creation. I've just been more confident in doing that. I used to be really awkward, even just picking up the camera. When I go train, I really want to be filming a lot of my workouts, because I know it helps a lot of people. I really want to be doing that, but just even picking up the camera and just like filming myself in the gym, I've been so self-conscious of that, because sometimes I get in my head, I'm like, oh gosh, what are other people thinking when they see me just put a camera out and I'm just filming myself? They're probably thinking, oh gosh, he's full of himself, or why is he filming himself and everything in the gym? But one of the things is I've kind of just got out of my head and I've just said, you know what, I'm just going to film. If anyone asks, I guess it's a good conversation starter and we can just talk about what we're doing, and I can probably direct them to this and they'll probably end up subscribing because I'm doing something cool. If you're starting out on this content creation, YouTube and everything else, don't get too bogged down or too worried about I need to find my niche. I got visitors. I'll be back right now. When fatherhood calls, you gotta attend. Kids came out of bed, but hey, they're back now. I've sorted them out. The last thing that I was just gonna say, especially regarding, this milestone, the first 500 subscribers that I've got, and probably made 120 something videos. Don't get too down or bogged down with I need to niche down, because it's find what works for you. If you find what works for you in the first 50 videos, if you find what works for you in the first 10 videos, great. But for myself, I've decided not to niche down. I've decided that I am the niche. I'm just going to create my videos. I'm going to document my life. And I'll just show you everything. So if I decide that I've bought a new piece of tech and I want to do an unboxing, I'll make a video about that. If I travel and I go and visit family, if I go to a different country, I will do that. But I will not be known as the travel guy. I will not be known as the tech guy. I'm just me. I'm just documenting my life. And my encouragement to you, if you're starting a YouTube channel, will be don't worry too much about niching down. You will find your niche. Just, create videos, find your groove, get better at making videos, get better at being consistent, and you will find your niche. That's my encouragement, and that's how I look at it. So yeah, don't think too much about niching down. And that's one thing that's helped me to not overthink, as the point I was saying now, because I'm not overthinking about the type of videos that I'm making. I'm just enjoying creating content, and it's just helped me. I think not niching down or not having a niche has just helped me, because I'm just able to create what I want to create, and probably create what I enjoy watching as well. So that will be my encouragement. Don't niche down, but someone else might tell you to niche down, because that's the best thing if you want your channel to just gain traction and everything. That's great, but you can build a community without niching down, and that's really what I want to create here, is just to create a community that we can just look out for each other, we can hold each other accountable in every sense of it. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you've watched to the end of this video. Really appreciate you guys. And yeah, we celebrate 500 subscribers on this channel. I never thought I would get to 500, because it literally took a very long time to get to this point. But again, I appreciate every single one of you who watches the videos, every single one of you who drops a like, who comments, because I always reply to the comments, and everyone who shares the videos with other people, because maybe you found something that was encouraging and you thought, let me share with someone else. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, here's to the next 500 and beyond, as we continue to grow this community that we're creating here on this channel. Again, I really do appreciate you guys. If you like this kind of video, drop it a like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.